Welcome back to Monday Watching by Nakhchivan time. It's 9 p.m. and Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. Keep following us to be informed of the latest burning developments of the week. On October 23, 40th anniversary of Babek region established by the initiative of the national leader Heydar Aliyev was celebrated. On this occasion, a number of people having great merit and contribution in the development of the region were awarded. Also, water supply and sewage investment program project implemented within the framework of the agreement signed with Asian Development Bank was completed. In this regard, the delegation led by the Vice President of the Asian Development Bank, Nakhchivan, paid a visit to the Autonomous Republic. The Supreme Majlis Chairman of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, met the guests. For furthermore, let's watch.
On October 22, an administrative building was commissioned for governmental agencies and public organizations in Babek region. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, attended the event on this occasion. The Supreme Majlis chairman congratulated the staff on the occasion of commissioning of the administrative building after reconstruction and thanked the ones having contributions in the development of the region. Then the chairman of the Elderly Council of the region, Tofik Abu Talibov, expressed his gratitude to the chairman. Then the Supreme Majlis chairman cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration. He was informed that the administrative building consists of 5 floors with the basement. The building has modern working conditions for 8 state bodies and 5 more public organizations. On October 22, Babek Region Culture House hosted an event dedicated to the 40th anniversary of Babek region. The Supreme Majlis chairman watched the stands devoted to social-economic development of Babek region at the foyer of the Culture House. The chairman of Supreme Majlis congratulated the event participants and also the residents on the occasion of 40th anniversary of Babek region and expressed his confidence that the region would achieve furthermore development in the future. Afterwards, the awarded ones were presented their 4 labor titles respectively. Afterwards, the awarded ones thanked the chairman for the high appreciation of their labor. Then the documentary film prepared by Nakhchivan State Television, Babek region yesterday and today was watched. On October 23, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, met Vice President of Asian Development Bank, Nakhchivan. The Supreme Majlis chairman congratulated Nakhchivan on the successful completion of the water supply and sewage investment program project implemented in Nakhchivan according to a loan agreement between the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Asian Development Bank. It was informed that 350 kilometers of drinkable water and 332 kilometers of sewage networks were laid, and 135,000 people were provided with drinkable water. In addition, the drinking water and sewage network was established in 3 settlements due to the savings from the project. The chairman of Supreme Majlis noted that via by public funds, drinkable water and sewage systems were established in other regions and cities of the Autonomous Republic. Noting the interest of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic in the future development of relations with the Asian Development Bank, the chairman of Supreme Majlis expressed his gratitude to the Vice President of the Asian Development Bank for the effective cooperation. Noting that the Asian Development Bank has been operating in our country around 20 years and has implemented various projects, Vice President Nakhchivan said that Asian Development Bank and Azerbaijan have also developed a cooperation strategy for 2019 and 2023. He also stressed out that his visit to the Autonomous Republic enabled great opportunities for discussion of the done works within the framework of the project and also future cooperation opportunities between the Asian Development Bank and Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic.
We continue with the latest social-economic news blog. Last week, a number of events and enlightenment meetings were held in the Autonomous Republic, and a group of Turkish journalists shared their impressions on different newspapers and websites of the broader country after visiting Nakhchivan. Let's have a glance.
Presentation of the book President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev on Azerbaijan Model of Multiculturalism was held at Nakhchivan State University and also Nakhchivan City Executive Power. The guests also presented the translated version of the book Azerbaijan Multiculturalism in the university's scientific library, also Russian and English versions of the book Azerbaijan Literary and Artistic Sources of Multiculturalism prepared by Baku International Multiculturalism Center and the branch Tepegöz killed by Basat in 20 languages. The project on water supply and sewage investment in Nakhchivan completed. On this occasion, an event was held in Nakhchivan City Executive Power. Representatives of the Asian Development Bank and the Vice President of Bank Wen Chaijang attended the event. A film about the completion of the water supply and sewage investment program project was demonstrated at the event. Representatives of the Asian Development Bank, including the Vice President of the bank Wen Chaijang, attended the closing ceremony of Water Supply and Sewage Investment Program. Afterwards, they visited historical monuments and water filtration and filtration facilities complexes in the Autonomous Republic.
On October 24, 8th Conference of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Youth was held. The conference participants laid flowers on the monument erected to the national leader Heydar Aliyev in the main square of Nakhchivan city, then they watched Heydar Aliyev Museum. Afterwards, a memorial photo was taken in front of the monument to the great leader. Minister of Youth and Sports of Republic of Azerbaijan Azad Rahimov, Minister of Youth and Sports of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Azad Jabbarov, Executive Director of Youth Foundation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Jabe Guliyev, Nakhchivan State University student Fuat Babayev, Deputy Minister of Education Firidun Gurbanov, Deputy Minister of Labor and Social Protection of Population of the Republic of Azerbaijan Metin Karimli, United Nations Resident Coordinator Mazahir Efendiyev, and Executive Director of the Youth Foundation of the Republic of Azerbaijan Farid Jafarov delivered speeches at the conference held at Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre named after Jalil Mehmet Guluzadeh. Representatives of the ITS Forum of Azerbaijani Youth were selected and accepted. Then song and dance ensemble of the Nakhchivan State Philharmonic Orchestra performed the concert program.
The Kars-Iğdır-Nakhchivan Railway project is under development. Turkish Transport and Infrastructure Minister Mehmet Cahit Turhan informed on this in a private interview with Trend. Representatives of media organizations of Turkey's Eastern Anadolu Journalists Federation visited Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Guests watched Khan Palace, the state historical architectural complex and open-air museum complex. Then they also attended the third Beekeeping Products Honey Festival in Nakhchivan Gala Historical Architectural Museum complex and visited the tomb of Prophet Noah. Within the framework of their visit, the guests watched the products produced by production and service enterprises at Nakhchivan Business Center. Turkish journalists also watched the conditions at Nakhchivan State Television, Sherkapsi newspaper, Nakhchivan State University and also Duzdaq Physiotherapy Center. Turkey's prestigious newspapers and magazines, news agencies reported on the journalists' visit to Nakhchivan, led by Deputy Chairman of the Journalists Federation of Turkey, head of the Eastern Anadolu Journalists Federation Firudin Fazil Özsoy.
The chairman of the Eastern Anadolu Journalists Association, Feridun Fazıl Özsoy's Pusula newspaper in Erzurum published an article entitled Fraternal Help in Nakhchivan, which was also posted on the Gazeta Pusula website of the newspaper. Also, the article entitled Admirable Nakhchivan was published in Narangala newspaper and newspaper's website by the chairman of Agri Journalists Association, Aladdin Aslan. An article entitled Nakhchivan is an ancient Turkic land was published in Brazil country's Iğdır newspaper by the editor-in-chief of the paper Erhan Hacı Gasimoğlu.
Well-known Russian internet portal Sputnik has published an interesting article about the sacred Asabi sanctuary in Nakhchivan. Russia's and Europe's news sites published the article entitled "Nakhchivan is an autonomous republic within Azerbaijan" in French by journalist Sara Azimova. On October 15, 2018, by the invitation of the Federal Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Austria, a delegation of the Ministry of Finance of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic paid a business visit to the Austrian capital Vienna and Graz city of Styria province. CL Paris International Food Fair was launched on October 21st in Paris of France. This year, more than 7,000 companies from 109 countries took part in the CL Fair held since 1964. At the exhibition, a special corner was dedicated to Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic in Azerbaijan Pavilion.
Seminar on organization of the activities of press services of the state bodies was held at State Employee Commission under the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. 22 employees of mass media and public relations agencies of the Autonomous Republic participated in the seminar. Official website of Tax Ministry was presented at the Ministry of Taxes of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. At the presentation ceremony held with the participation of representatives of management, enterprises and organizations, information on the website sections and services was provided. An event entitled Reproductive Health and Family Values was held in Saltakh village of Julfa region. The role of women in family values and healthy lifestyle, the consequences of viral hepatitis in women, fetus diseases and ways to deal with them were highlighted at the meeting. Participants' questions were answered in detail. Afterwards, enlightening brochures on the relevant topics were distributed. An event was held in Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences dedicated to the 70th anniversary of the famous scientist, correspondent member of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences Gadir Gadirzadeh. The event participants commemorated his memory visiting his grave in Jahri village. At the event, speakers touched on the life and activity of the scientist in detail. Conference on dispensary service problems and the forthcoming tasks was held at the Central Children's Hospital of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. At the conference, lectures on dispensation of pneumonia, early diagnosis and modern approach of rheumatic diseases in children, importance of observation of dispensarization, acute viral infections, influenza, adenovirus, transition to dispensarization were listened. Pre-medical examinations started for pupils in Shahrur region secondary schools. In this regard, brigade of qualified doctors was organized in the central hospital of the region. The Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic continues measures taken for the natural restoration of trees and bushes in mountainous regions of the Autonomous Republic. In this regard, the employees of Shahbuz State Nature Reserve planted wild plant seeds in thin-spread areas of Bitanach forest. The Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held monitoring in Babek region. Water samples taken from water reservoirs were analyzed. Medical and solid waste area of the central hospital were checked. Ecological and sanitary rules were examined and also planted trees were observed. Experts visited large farms and conducted enlightening conversations about proper cattle feeding during autumn-winter season. Seminar on fall grain sowing in optimal turn and timely implementation of agro-technical measures was held in Babek Region Executive Power.
The next sale fair of agricultural and local products was held in Nakhchivan city. At the fair, about 50 tons of products in 94 units and 165 kinds from 18 production enterprises were offered 15–20% cheaper in proportion to other trade centers.
First snowfall of the season was observed in Nakhchivan on the night of October 26–27. The first snowfall on the altitude of 2,000 meters above sea level. The snow cover at the altitude of 2,000 meters above sea level was 5 centimeters, while at 3,000 meters above sea level was 20 centimeters. Next interactive lesson was held at Nakhchivan Department of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences. This time life and creativity of the great singer and poet Hussein Javid were touched upon, and the lesson was watched in 220 educational institutions of the Autonomous Republic. Discussion of the work Rula by Niccolo Machiavelli was organized at the Youth Center. The work is included to the list of books said to be necessary to read, confirmed by the decree of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic.
In Kangaroo Regional Championships of Khamsa and Intellectual Games, vote via win on the books said to be necessary to read were held. Each of the games was attended by 8 teams from comprehensive secondary schools operating in Kangaroo region. The winner team and team members were awarded with diplomas and honorary orders by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, as well as they were given books said to be necessary to read. An event dedicated to the International School Libraries Day was held at Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Children's Library named after Adil Babayev. At the event, detailed information on the history of the present day was given, and activities of school children's library work, social activities of readers in school libraries were discussed. At the end, a group of school librarians distinguished in their activities were awarded with diplomas. Presentation of the book Logic Test Collection was presented at the Library of Nakhchivan University. The book, compiled by university teacher of economics Zahid Gambarov, can be beneficial for university students, master's students preparing for state employee, teachers, and anyone interested in logic.
Presentation of the book The Wanderer Inside Me by young poet Ruslan Alekbarov was held at Book House in Nakhchivan city. The winners of the knowledge contest held under the motto Azerbaijan My Land were awarded. Distinguished ones were awarded with diplomas, honorary orders, and valuable prizes. Now sport and culture news to your minds. Last week a number of championships were held among school children and the winners were awarded. Also, great poet and playwright Hussein Javid's anniversary was celebrated in the Autonomous Republic. Along with this, music and theatre collectives held different events. Let's have a look.
An event dedicated to the 136th anniversary of the poet-playwright, one of the prominent representatives of Azerbaijani classic literature, Hussein Javid, was held in Nakhchivan. The event participants visited the poet-playwright Hussein Javid's and his family members' graves in the mausoleum and commemorated their memory laying flowers. Speeches were made and the poet's poems were recited at the event held in Great Poets' Home Museum in Nakhchivan. Excursions to the museums by the employees of Central Executive Power as well as other organizations and institutions operating in the Autonomous Republic continue according to the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic as for December 19, 2014 on further strengthening relations with museums.
The collective of Nakhchivan State Puppet Theatre named after Mehmet Tag'asidgi visited Ordubad Region Culture House. The collective performed Göçek Fatma play for children and school children. An exhibition contest of creative youth, including children with disabilities, was held at the Artists' Union of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. More than 80 handicrafts were demonstrated at the exhibition. The distinguished youth were awarded with diplomas and gifts.
Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic's Spartakiad among school children was held. Almost 400 school children participated in competitions aimed at revealing talented athletes, avoiding harmful habits of teenagers and young people. The national championship on paintball was held with participation of higher and secondary school students, also military lycée cadets. At the championship, about 50 students and cadets competed in 7 teams. The winner was Nakhchivan State University students.
Volleyball championship among employees of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held. At the championship, 130 riot police officers challenged in 13 teams. The winner of today's championship was Sharur Region Police Department. On October 29, 1993, Zangilan, the last district of Karabakh region, was occupied by Armenian military units. Zangilan, located on Baku-Julfa-Nakhchivan railway, was of great strategic importance. Totally, Zangilan had 188 martyrs in Karabakh war, and 44 region residents are still missing. It is better to remind the fact that the largest pine forest in Europe was in this region. Also, the region was rich in underground resources like gold, granite, marble, and others. Furthermore, in our next video material, let's watch. On October 29, 1993, Zangilan, the last district around Upper Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, was occupied by Armenian military units. Zangilan region, with 700 square kilometers territory and more than 35,000 population, located on Baku-Julfa-Nakhchivan railway, was of strategic importance. After occupation, Minjevan station combining Baku-Minjevan-Gafan railway line was completely destroyed. Prior to occupation, 9 preschool institutions, 19 primary schools, 15 secondary schools, 1 technical vocational and musical school, 35 libraries, 8 culture houses, 23 clubs and 22 cinema clubs operated in Zangilan. The city was of a settlement and 83 villages. Zangilan had totally 188 martyrs in Karabakh war. About 35,000 residents of the region reside in different regions of Azerbaijan as internally displaced people. 44 residents of the region are still missing and their destiny is unknown. Even at present, Armenians widely continue the ecological terror in Zangilan region. It's better to remind the fact that in Europe the largest pine forest was in this region. As a result of regular arsoning by Armenians, a large part of the region's territory has been turned to ash. Trees preserves have been completely destroyed by them. Currently, marble, gold, granite and other underground resources are plundered by Armenians. Dear television watchers, that was all for today. We conveyed the latest events took place in the Autonomous Republic to your minds. Thanks for being with us, hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.